Growing up Amish, I feel like has really impacted the way I look at the world today. The focus was really on simplicity, on not having a lot of things, only having the things that were necessary, the things that were quality. My parents left the Amish when I was about 6 months old, so I grew up very conservative with an Amish lifestyle. When I'm designing a bag, I'm thinking about the everyday woman that's going to use the bag. I'm thinking about what she's going to need it to look like for her everyday life, and that has really impacted the way I design and the way I live my life today. My husband has always worked with leather, and so a few years ago he suggested to me that we start a line of personal leather goods together.
I always had, customers come in the store wanting me to build them custom projects, custom bags. So we decided that there was a market for that.
I never thought that I would be making leather bags, but then he got a lot busier with his business and he didn't have the time anymore to put into Urban Southern, and so most of the time it was just me.
I absolutely love coming to Tennessee to visit Regina because when I'm driving back on these long winding roads, I find myself coming back to my roots.
Meg and I are first cousins. We grew up together in Kentucky until we were about 10. Then her family moved away and we stayed in very close contact ever since. She was always very passionate about what I was doing, very supportive from the beginning. She would give me feedback on the designs, and so the first year I really felt like it might fail because I kind of had this idea that I could put up this website and put it out there and people would just find it and would just buy things. And that didn't happen.
So Regina flew out to Denver and we were talking about, the ideas that she had, and she started sending her first prototypes to me. And the first time I opened my box, I just thought, wow, this was a whole experience.
In October of 2016, she called me one afternoon and she said, "Hey, what if I joined you and we started working together?"
And I just got really excited, so I remember calling her and saying, "Girl, I could just start part-time. I could just start helping you part-time and we could tell this story of how we were born Amish. We could have a brand for women, by women who had overcome some interesting things in life."
At that point, we pivoted with a brand story. Before that, Urban Southern was about my husband and I designing bags together. After that, it was about Meg and I's story together. So the first thing that Meg and I did when she came on board was design a completely new website, because that was what she did with her agency.
And we immediately started getting orders and promoting the brand. We started writing our story. We were aware that we had a lot of work ahead of us, and in December of 2016 we got an email inviting us to New York Fashion Week, and we decided to just go for it.
She designed a whole new collection all on her own, and she'd get her sketchbook out and draw pictures, and I believe that's the point where she made it her own.
Fashion Week was definitely a success, and there had been a total of 45 online sales in the first year and a half of it being open. And so before we knew it, we were at our 1-year anniversary and we had crossed our first big 6-figure goal in sales. And we looked at it and we thought, this is unbelievable. We really have something here.
In our business, we're sharing our stories and we're being personal and vulnerable with what we've been through. And leather just kind of grows on you, especially if you take a piece of leather and you carry it with you every day. It kind of takes on part of your story and it develops that patina and gets that character as you carry it.